Have you ever asked, "Are you mad at me?" while the person was literally making you a sandwich? Or sent, "Just checking we're okay," after a text conversation that by all visible evidence was completely fine? If yes, welcome. You are not ridiculous. You are not too much. And you are definitely not the only person who can turn a normal pause in conversation into a full emotional weather event. Today, we're talking about why some people need constant reassurance. And the key word here is need. Because this usually isn't about being dramatic. It's about trying to feel safe. Reassurance, at its best, is healthy. Everyone needs it sometimes. We all want to know, do you still love me? Are we okay? Did I mess that up? Am I important to you? That's human. That's connection. The problem starts when reassurance becomes less like comfort and more like oxygen. You get relief, but only for 5 minutes. They say, "Of course I'm not upset." You feel better. Then your brain goes, "Okay, but what about now?" And suddenly you need another check, and another, and another. Not because you enjoy this, because your nervous system doesn't fully believe the good news. That's the heart of it. Some people need constant reassurance because somewhere along the way, certainty stopped feeling reliable. Maybe love was inconsistent. Maybe affection had conditions. Maybe people said, "I'm fine," when they absolutely were not fine. Maybe you got criticized a lot, ignored a lot, or had to read the room to stay emotionally safe. So now, your brain scans for danger like it's on payroll. And personality plays a big role in how this shows up. If you're emotionally sensitive, you may notice tiny changes in tone and energy that other people miss. If you're highly conscientious, you replay your words and worry you accidentally caused harm. If you're deeply relational, disconnection can feel physically uncomfortable. And if you've been hurt before, reassurance can become your way of trying to prevent pain before it happens. It makes sense. It's exhausting, but it makes sense. And let's be fair, sometimes they say, "all good," with the emotional warmth of a tax audit. They go quiet and then act surprised you noticed. So yes, not every reassurance-seeking moment is irrational. Sometimes the vibes really are off. But here's the blind spot. When reassurance becomes constant, it can accidentally do the opposite of what you want. You ask for closeness, but the other person starts feeling like they're taking a test they didn't study for. "Are you sure?" "Yes." Like, "Really sure?" "Yes." "You seem weird." "I'm literally just sitting down." Now both people are tired, and the deeper issue still isn't solved, because the real pain usually isn't, "I need this one answer." It's, "I don't feel secure enough to hold on to the answer once I get it." That's why this pattern isn't fixed by finding someone who reassures you 47 times a day. Even if they try, your fear will just move the goalposts. So what helps? First, don't shame the need. Shame makes reassurance seeking worse, not better. Instead of, "Why am I like this?" try, "What is my fear asking me to believe right now?" Usually it's something like, "I'm too much. They're pulling away. I ruined it. I'm about to be left." Second, separate signal from spiral. Signal, something actually changed. Tone, behavior, consistency, effort. Your mind building a courtroom case from a punctuation mark. Not every feeling is fake, but not every feeling is a fact. Third, ask for reassurance clearly and in a way that builds connection, not interrogation. Try, "Hey, I'm feeling a bit anxious and my brain is filling in blanks. Can you reassure me we're okay?" That lands very differently than, "So are you annoyed or what?" Same need, better delivery, fewer casualties. And finally, build internal reassurance too. Not fake affirmations while panicking, real grounding. Things like, "I'm feeling activated. I don't have all the information. This feeling is familiar, but it may not be about this moment. I can wait before reacting." That's how you slowly teach your system. Comfort can come from connection and from within you. If this episode hit home, be gentle with yourself. Needing reassurance doesn't mean you're needy in the way people use that word like an insult. It usually means closeness matters to you, and your system learned to work overtime to protect it. The goal isn't to become someone who never needs reassurance. It's to become someone who can receive it without needing it every 5 minutes to survive. And if you want to understand your deeper pattern, why you seek reassurance, overthink, panic, or feel unsettled, even when things seem okay, take the Personality Peak quiz at personalitypeak.com. Once you understand the pattern, you stop calling yourself too much for having a nervous system. Until next time.